Playboy, Bridget Bardot showed me things that I didn't know. Did it right there out on the deck. She put her canine teeth in the side of my neck. In the hallway, waiting for you. Mini skirt in my go-go boots. I just want you to make a move. So slow down, sit down, it's new. I just want to get to know you. Guess I didn't quite think it through. Fell in love with the thought of you, and now I'm choked up, face down, burnt out. Baby, why don't you come over? Red wine supernova, falling into me. I don't care if you're a stoner. Red wine supernova, fall right into me. I like you like long hair, it's my type. What you just told me, want me to love you. Baby, I will, 'cause I really want to. I just want to get to know you. Guess I didn't quite think it through. Fell in love with the thought of you, and now I'm choked up, face down, burnt out. Baby, why don't you come over? Red wine supernova, falling into me. I don't care if you're a stoner. Red wine supernova, fall right into me. Well, back at my house, I got a California king. Maybe it's a twin bed and some roommates. Heard you like magic, got a wand and a rabbit. Baby, let's get freaky, let's get freaky, baby. Why don't you come over? Red wine supernova, fall right into me. Baby, why don't you come over? Red wine supernova, fall right into me.
Jack Summers, Chappell, Roan, red wine, black hole over. No, something blue Cordova. No. You know the song. I mean, who doesn't know the song? Sid even knows the song, and he's like a Frank Sinatra, like dead.
I was once a Union soldier, marching into war. My rifle on my shoulder, I dreamed of Illinois. My cavalry was called in to fight at Gettysburg. We marched into the devil's den. I said my final words. My only regret is that I didn't get to buy her wedding ring. But I'll go down standing in the middle of everything. Well, I came back as an outlaw, robbing dime stores, banks, and trains. I made my way to Arkansas from the Oklahoma plains. The sheriff and his posse put a bounty on my head. 200 if you caught me, 150 if I was dead. A clerk shot me down in a nowhere town outside of Eureka Springs. Found guilty of standing in the middle of everything. Well, one day I came back again in the bottom of the 8th. The manager called to the pen so I could get the safe. I stood there on the rubber and stared down DiMaggio. I let go of my cutter as hard as I could throw. But the Yanks cleared the bench when the pen was clenched on the back of old Joe's swing. And I was there standing in the middle of everything. Well, I was playing for the tip jar down at the Hooch and High when the old man who was tending bar asked me to step outside. He said that he remembered me from a life so long ago. We sailed across the 7 seas to the Gulf of Mexico. He said, I thought you'd be an astronaut, a preacher or a king. But here you are standing in the middle of everything. I followed back my footsteps to where it all began. I wrestled with the retrospective history of man. And in a rest stop east of Paxico, written on a bathroom stall, I found out what I need to know about the meaning of it all. He said, don't waste your time trying to find the right lines. Just open your mouth and sing, and be happier standing in the middle of everything. Be happier standing in the middle of everything.
Well, I know I'm I'm changing, 'cause I don't know which way to go. And I know I'm caving. There's only so much that I can hold. I guess that's life. What can I say to you? I'll give you grace when most of your days were blue. No, I love you, but I hate to leave. Another current upon the sea. And I hope it stops raining, 'cause I already packed my coat. And I hope they'll be playing something sweet when I get home. Guess that's life. What can I say to you? I'll give you grace when most of your days were blue. No, I love you, but I have to leave. Just a rambler, fuss over me. Here you go. Well, so you know I'm not staying. There's too many places that I need to be. I hope you know I'll be praying. This isn't the last you've heard from me. Guess that's life. What can I say to you? I'll give you grace when most of your days were blue. No, I love you, but I had to leave. Just a rambler, just a gambler. Another current upon the sea.
Yeah, I waited to say anything because I didn't want to step on the song. It was so good. I want to make sure I get a full take of that song on the set, man. Such a great song, brother.
I feel it every time. That song, that's the song that I play where I get emotional. Like
Yeah.
the few songs I play.
I know Seymour's the greatest, but I'm dating a semi-sadist. So I've got a black eye in my arms and a cast. Still that Seymour's a cutie. Well, if not, he's got inner beauty. And I dream of a place we can be together at last. A matchbox of our own, a fence of real chain link, a grill out on the patio, disposal in the sink, a washer and a dryer and an ironing machine in the tract house that we share, somewhere that's green. He rakes and trims the grass. He loves to mow and weed. I cook like Betty Crocker, and I look like Donna Reed. There's plastic on the furniture to keep it neat and clean. In the pine sol scented air, somewhere that's green. Between a frozen dinner and our bedtime at 9:15, we on a big enormous 12-inch screen. I'm his December bride. He's father, he knows best. We cuddle watching Lucy as the sun sets in the west. A picture out of Better Homes in Gardens magazine. Far from Skid Row, I dream we'll go somewhere that's green.
Witness flames in the distance took off without thought to save you from the blaze. See the hurt it caused and mend your wounds. Your scars tell your story, burned too many times, seeking just to find the pyre behind you and flicker in your eyes. Ran into burning buildings for you too many times to save you from yourself. Now you strike that match and light yourself up again. You enjoy the burn, the scolding of the heat, the passion of the flame, or the brands you wear for everyone. You tried bringing brightness into your dark. You adored the heat. Say you're the martyr and fire is to blame. Ran into burning buildings for you too many times to save you from yourself. Now you strike that match and light yourself up again. Carry on burning, scorching your hands. Make the same mistakes again. You may leave, you choose to light the match. Burn me once, shame on you. Twice, shame on me. I've been scolded ample times. I'm leaving, won't be burned by you again. Won't run and burn in buildings for you ever again. To save you from yourself. You're igniting the flame, destruction is your game. Won't run and burn in buildings for you ever again. Destruction is your game. You're igniting the flame. Destruction is your game. Won't be burned by you again.
Ashley Jones, Rivers Burning.
Thank you.
Buildings.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
thank you.
gosh, that song. It gets better every time I do it.
It really does.
Oh my gosh.
You do a good job of it, though.
Well, thanks, dude. Well,
Like, the first time I brought it to you, I was like, make this sound like a song.
Well, okay, well, that's easy because it's a song. There he is.
It's Friday night, you're all alone. It's butterfly in your soul. He's not here, you're letting go to a place that's down the road. I said down the road, down the road. I said down the road, down the road. I said down the road, down the road. What do you need? It's not around. It's not a ring or a wedding gown. So leave this place, this dusty town. I know a space where you can be found. It's just down the road, down the road. It's just down the road, down the road. It's just down the road, down the road. A starry night, a warm glow. You see a light you've always known. Without fear, you boldly go. Well, it's not too far, it's just down the road. I said down the road, 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 down the road. Oh, just down the road, down the road. I'm just down the road, down the road. I'm just down the road, down the road.
That's such a fun song to jam on, man. That's such a great tune to jam.
It's such a freaking, I love that
It's
song.
a jam. It's a jam.
That's when we play live, like that's like, we all like jump in the air, we're like,
And then one where you said you could teach the audience to do like an echo kind of thing too, yeah?
So normally we end it with this really so like, down the road, and the audience goes, down the road.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you are down. When you're strange, faces come out in the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you are down. When you're strange, faces come out in the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. When you're strange, faces come out in the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the emotes, all the love, round of applause for the one, the only, the legend himself, Mr. Strange guy himself, Finn Watarian! Woo!
He comes for conversation. I comfort him sometimes. Comfort and consultation. He knows that's what he'll find. I bring him apples and cheeses. He brings me songs to play. He sees me when he pleases. I see him in her face.
say hello and turn away before his lady knows how much I wanna see him. She removes him like a ring to wash her hands. She only brings him out to show her friends. I wanna free him. Secrets and sharing soda, that's how our time began. Love is a story told through our friends. It's secondhand, but I listen to his questions. I'll give my answers when they're found. He says she keeps him guessing, but I know she keeps him down. She speaks in sorry sentences, miraculous repentances. I don't believe her. And tomorrow he will come to me and he'll speak his sorrow endlessly, and he'll ask me why. Why can't I leave her? He comes for conversation. I comfort him sometimes. Comfort and consultation. Oh, he knows that's what he'll find. Oh, he knows that's what
my friend, that is, for those of you who don't know that tune, that is Joni Mitchell, Conversation, and
the
what?
goat.
Right?
What's it all worth anyway? Can you measure life in numbers? And if so, what's the fair rate of exchange? Do you know the price point for each new breath that you take? If you only had a moment left, what would you wanna say? How long does this ride last? Is there really any difference between our future and our past? Going through changes, hell, everybody's changing it seems. Well, you'll never be the person you are till you ditch the person you've been. Time doesn't know the shape we're in, though we keep trying our best to explain. Life is always dying to begin. What a strange and wondrous place we're in. I'd say a lot, but it's all about perspective these days. Don't let them tell you anything at all. Some people hit the ground running while others take a lifetime to crawl. And time doesn't know the shape we're in. That's fine, whatever's meant to be. I'm just trying my best to comprehend what a strange and wondrous place we're in. What a strange and wondrous place we're in.
Okay. If you don't like that song in the first 15 seconds, you're not going to like it. I mean, because it just...
It's a polarizer.
Right. I mean, honestly, it is. Because, you know, so like I said, there's so many times I listen to one of your songs and I go, oh, like like a lyric jumps out, but you don't bury the lead anywhere in this song, right? It's just like straight from the...
goes right from the jump.
I even wrote it out because I wanted to make sure I read this lyric correctly because it's, what's it all worth anyway? Like, okay, can you measure life in numbers? Oh, I'm done. Wait, what? And then it goes, and if so, what's a fair rate of exchange? And I'm like, oh, I need to listen right now. And then, do you know the price point for each new breath that you take?
14 is the answer.
Is it?
14.
Yeah.
There used to be something to live for, like breathing in that cool mountain air, a forest full of redwoods and sycamores, but we burned it all before you got there. There used to be hope for the future, but we ran all them rivers dry. Now no one even knows for sure if we got what it takes to survive. If we got what it takes to survive. If we got what it takes to survive.
Jack Summers. Welcome, brother.
Thank
When I walk in the kitchen, my heart hits the floor, 'cause it's you that I'm missing. Still see a vision of us cooking dinner and you holding me from behind. And you say, please be careful, the knife is so big and we can't have another ER trip. We're too young, too dumb, too in love to afford it. And now it's just me in 100 square feet of bittersweet memories. Deleted the playlist, but I still hear all your favorite melodies. Strangers to lovers to enemies. So I'll dance with your ghost in the living room, and I'll play the piano alone. But I'm too scared to delete all the videos, 'cause it's real once everyone knows. You should have at least shown me some decency. Do me a favor and pick up your clothes. Falling in love, no it ain't for the weak. So don't try this at home. The couch that we sat on back in New York has made its way 3,000 miles to LA. These pillows been talking, asking me where the hell you been. told me you loved me 2 weeks in, and I knew I would fall for you over and over. But who would have known that falling would come to an end? And now it's just me in 100 square feet of bittersweet memories. Deleted the playlist, but I still hear all your favorite melodies. Strangers to lovers to enemies. So I'll dance with your ghost in the living room, and I'll play the piano alone. But I'm too scared to delete all the videos, 'cause it's real once everyone knows. You should have at least shown me some decency. Do me a favor and pick up your clothes. Falling in love, no, it ain't for the weak. So don't try this at home. So don't try this at home. Ain't it funny how time shows you know nothing? 'Cause I used to love you, but now you're dead to me. Strangers to lovers to enemies. When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? I should have stayed on the farm. I should have listened to my old man. You know you can't hold me forever. I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a present for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny black toad. Oh, I've finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. So what do you think they'll do then? They'll probably shoot down the plane. It'll take you a couple of vodka and tonics to set you on your feet again. Maybe you'll need a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found. Mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing for tidbits like you on the ground. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny black toad. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. Oh,
Chappell. Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
It's so
1, 2, 3, and.
Everybody's different. Everyone is not the same. Every person you know, every baby on the train, every conversation, a particular brain. Everybody's different. Everyone is not the same. Some people like dogs, other people like cats. Some people wear bras, other people wear hats. Some people get angry, a little bit about that. Some people like dogs, other people like cats. Everybody's different. Everyone is not the same. Every person you know, every baby on the train, every conversation, a particular brain. Everybody's different. Everyone is not the same. Wanna play it, EB? Some people are brown, other people are peach. Some people get down where other people can't reach. Some people are made of a miscellany of each. Some people are brown, other people are peach. But everybody lives and everybody dies. Everybody gets scared sometimes, and everybody cries. Everybody don't cherish the color of the clear blue skies. Everybody's different, but everybody dies. Everybody's different. Everyone is not the same. Every person you know, every baby on the train, every conversation, a particular brain. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Everyone is not the same.
Beth Watts Nelson, you're so awesome. What a lovely tune. So tell me a little bit
Just
about
a
the
little.
competition, a little bit more about the competition. Tell me and how that song came to life. Did you write the song first? Did you write this, or it came before the competition or after the competition when you kind of saw parameters? How did that work?
Yeah, great question, Edie.
Why, thank you.
Well, yeah, no, I wrote that song. I read a quote by Ernest Hemingway where he says, in order to write a good book, you just have to start with one true sentence. And I thought, well, that's pretty good, right? That's a good idea. So I'll try and write a song. I'll try and start with one true sentence. And it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Right?
I believe it.
So I was thinking, like, okay, try and writing something true. And like everything I would come up with, I think, well, that's not true all the time. And that's not true to every person.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I wrote a lot of sentences and then ripped them up and threw them away. And then I landed on this saying that's a famous Watts family saying, actually. Everybody's
Really?
different. Yep.
There you go.
It applies in lots of different situations. And so, yeah, I wrote that. Every word in that song is true. Every sentence is true for every person.
There you go.
So there you go. And then I submitted it for the Walnut Valley, which is this big bluegrass festival down south here in the third weekend of September every year, and submitted it for the Songs for a Better World category, and it was selected.
Wow.
Where did the time go?
kids at the prime, yeah, they were living just a high-class, broad and down-home beer-chugging musician. It wasn't a cakewalk. There were many who desired a favor. He carved out a place in her heart on a spearmint lifesaver. She was a bright light, and her rebellion encompassed his nature. In those times we found joy so bold. When you love, you just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul. Never give up on it. Found themselves moving from the east coast to the west. The parents never gave their blessing. They'll come around eventually, I guess. Had themselves 2 boys, loving home to build a dream. Holidays at Dairy Queen. Money was tight, but the love was all they need. And boy, it came, a soliloquy after refrain, as if happiness showed you the way to cut through all of the useless lace. And joy so bold. When you love, you just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul. Never give up on it. Never give up on it. Got a lot of nerve standing up to the darkness. Same positivity conquers all fears. And if all of their years are leading up to passing on the things that they've learned, now all of their children are all grown up, and they wanted you to know that they're heard loud and clear. I said it made it, a 1 in a million shot that found its way. From the first look they ever exchanged to counting all the wisdom in their grades. Love like a river. Them 2 honey bunnies turned that tide from a busted up Pontiac ride to a new pickleball court in their drive. And boy, they say good health is the true wealth these days, and belief is all that it takes. You're cutting out sugar just to be safe. And joy so bold. When you love, you just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul. Never give up on it. Oh, joy so bold. When you love, you just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul. You never give up on it.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
So she ends with that note, which is the 6th of a chord, which you never do in country. And she just was like, you know what? We're just going all over. I really, really want to end with a little bit of a jazz flair.
Well, the piano is so
it was so great when she first did. I'm like, I love that. And then when we did in rehearsal today, I surprised her by throwing, because normally what you would do with that, with the really jazz thing, you do this. You play the chord that you made, but then you do the sharp 11 against the 6. And then you would stack it. And that was so great.
So this song is called Kansas. And I wrote it, again, I used to live in New York. And when I was living there, you know, I would come back from time to time and loved being here, but loved being there. And there was something that drew me back. And this song is kind of about that place of being away from home and longing for home a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so here we go.
Alex Mallet, Kansas.
Subway station, rain inside. Don't make contact on the ride. Strangers with those empty stares, wishing that your seat was theirs. Had to get out, had to get out, had to get out. And back to Kansas. Open road and an itch in my boot. Aim for the rainbow shaped like a brick. Rain comes down, those storms are electric. Had Had to get out. Had to get out. Had to get out of Kansas. Oh, there was always something else over that far horizon. Oh, there was always something else seemed to be calling out to me. Looking out that airplane window, feathered blue above, prairies below. Looking out that airplane window, feathered blue above, prairies below.
Yeah, man, that's so beautiful.
I took a walk the other night, stepped out the front door and out of your life. Looks like we had another fight. I was wrong, you're always right. I'm losing my mind. I said that I was losing my mind. Walked through the city, sat by a pier. I thought maybe my head would clear, and I heard you calling my name. I know you hate it when I'm playing this game. I'm losing my mind. I said that I was losing my mind. I lay down to take in the sky, hoping time would pass me by. And I know you were here. Well, come on, baby, I'm right over here. My mind took a walk the other night. Stepped out the front door and out of your life.
Ladies and gentlemen,
a lovely frame with a head of yellow hair. My Fenya dear glides round the room. Her naked face glows with an organic light. The only paint she wears is on her nails. Fenya, my dear, what do you fear with eyes full of stars and a life in early years? Your canvas is covered in blues and in reds, but you can always start again. The way she sips her tea of honey and chamomile, you know there's a secret under her tongue. 1,001 have fallen under her spell, but Fenya refuses all of their love. It's okay to open up, don't be afraid of the past. Give yourself another chance. Fenya, my dear, what do you fear with eyes full of stars and a life in early years? Your canvas is covered in blues and in reds, but you can always start again.
yeah.
So the song's called "Laid My Money Down," and it's more upbeat than it sounds.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
But that's what inspired it.
Well, and in fact, when I first heard it, I was like, oh, we're doing a cover. Like it was, it
Oh, wow.
felt so authentically part of the bluegrass and Americana tradition, this song.
Thank you.
But yeah, like literally, like you could not, you if you said it was, you would have fooled me. Like I would have thought
This
I'd
is
be
a
on Brother Where Art
traditional
Thou.
song.
Yeah.
This is a traditional.
Yeah.
It comes from the hills.
Do it.
Got a jar full of pickles and a vine that's fat with grapes. Well, I never had a bottle of wine or a steak on a china plate. Oh, I laid my money down, Lord, laid my money down. Oh, I laid my money down, Lord, lay my money down. Oh, that rich old city marshal, you can't call him on the phone. You sure can dock your wages though, cut your wheels down to your spokes. Oh, I laid my money down, Lord, laid my money down. Oh, I laid my money down, Lord, lay my money down. Oh, I laid my money down, Lord, lay my money down. Oh, I my money down. Oh, my silver bells aren't ringing, my light bulb's dusty and gray. I've been taking to making my own whiskey, keep me up at night and down through the day. Oh, I lay my money down, Lord, lay my money down. Oh, I lay my money down, Lord, lay my money down. Oh, I lay my money down, Lord, lay my money down. Money down, Lord, laid my money down.
Alex Mallet! Red, all the emotes, all the
you sound
applause.
so great on that tune.
Wow, man, what a great tune. Gosh.
She circled the wagons, she didn't give me a chance. She pulled my heart out with a seismic glance. And this race was over before it even began. If I was a horse they'd shoot me, but I'm only a man. And if I had a designer, he was well equipped. He was tried and tested, and he stuck to the script. He drank a bottle of brandy before he drew up my plans. If I was a house, they'd knock me down, but I'm only a man. I get lost in translation, I fly into a rage, I splatter affection all over the page. But this is no love story, we're not Jack and Diane. If I was a letter you'd return me, but I'm only a man. And the songs of fondness carry me up towards the planets. Then the songs of numbness send me crashing back down to earth. I'd catch the stars if they'd help me know what you're thinking. If I could paint your dreams, then I would, for all that it's worth. But I can't. Now it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm lying here on the floor, waiting for an answer, for your knock at the door. But you're on greener pastures,
you've slipped through my hands. Still, if I had wings, I'd fly to you, but I'm only a man.
Yeah, man. Beautiful. Pat Byrne, Beth Watts Nelson. Folks, I'm EB. You're in the EB Lounge, and we are rocking the very first episode of Season 2 of Storytime. And what an episode it is already. Like, just, these are just beautiful songs by both of you. They're absolute delight to play. We've got so many of our good friends who are hanging out with us here in chat, and some new ones as well joining us. And the whole idea, the very idea of this convoy, EB Convoy, is so that friends of Pat's can meet friends of Beth can meet friends of Pat's, and all the friends that I buy off to be my friends can meet all the rest of y'all. So thanks so much for no, I'm kidding. You guys are great friends. They actually, they're really cheap. They just take pizza rolls. Yeah.
I better get some pizza rolls.
I know.
Let's talk of pizza rolls.
I know.
Making me
I better
hungry.
deliver, right? Yeah. I don't actually have any pizza rolls. I should just like promises, EB. Dude, what a beautiful song. I remember you as I grabbed the lyrics to send to Beth a little bit earlier when we were prepping, and I think there was a link or something basically or a description on the Bandcamp page where the lyrics were. It's like, oh, this is basically about feeling inadequate. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. That song, does that come from anything in particular background, this song, or tell us where that song comes from?
Sometimes, you'll just feel compelled to write a song. You're like so emotional or whatever, and there's something going on in your life and you want to sit down and write about it. This one was more like I heard a line that I liked in a movie, and I was like, I'm going to write a song about that. And I was actually in a cafe with earphones in and just sat there for a couple of hours and wrote it. The movie was Herself, which is an independent Irish movie. It's great. It's about the housing crisis in Ireland, where a lot of people, the government will put them up in hotels because they can't afford homes.
Oh, wow.
And so it's about this single mother, and she spends her days as a house cleaner for several like rich people. And one of them is like this female doctor, and she arrives at work one day and the lady is passed out in her bathroom, and she's like going through some medical thing. And the maid is like, is everything okay? Will I call a doctor or whatever? And she's like, no, if I was a horse, they'd probably shoot me, but I'm only human or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I just thought that, because
Such a great line.
Yeah, I think everyone feels inadequate.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. And that line just stuck out. I was like, oh, I wonder if I could write a song based around that sentiment.
Yeah.
And then just all these other things started coming.
Yeah. So it was basically kind of like the hook that got you going, and you just ran with it.
Yeah, she said like I'm only human or something, but only a man just fit better, and then that was.
Oh, don't worry, we won't rat you out to the movie, the studio.
I wish they even cared,
Right? So if you've seen the video that I have like 3 seconds of what I 100% believe is fair use. In Convoy. If you've never been to you could probably guess just by seeing the decor of the house. But I literally have on my sofa a giant fleece map of Middle Earth, right? So I'm a bit of a Lord of the Rings fan, just saying. And so I really wanted to stick where there's we crossed the line with 1,000 screaming trucks. There's a scene where my favorite scene in all 3 of the 12 hours of Lord of the Rings, the extended cuts, because really, what other cut is there? But point being, where Gandalf shows up at Helm's Deep, on the 7th day, look to the east, and then they do, it's the 7th day, and then Gandalf storms down with Éomer and like thousands of badass dudes on horses.
That's in the video?
It's like 3 seconds, yeah. So I say that, I put credit in there just to say from New Line Cinema, just to cover my bases.
Peter Jackson's like, where's all this extra money coming from?
Whoa, I got a Venmo ding of 3 cents? What? What's going on?
I just saw
EB Convoy.
I saw maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago in Chicago, the Lord of the Rings musical. Have you seen it?
I saw you post, how was it? Please.
Look, of course it's impossible.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was
How do
way
you
too
put-
ambitious.
Epic.
Right, sure.
But I had a really good time. Like, if you were to judge it on its own merit, it's not a good musical.
Baby, please don't go. Why don't you stay? Baby, please don't go. Don't walk away. Baby, please don't go. I'll change my way. Baby, please don't go. Is all I can say. Well, I've had my fun, and you had yours. Got what I want, but still I want more. You're on the run from something I did. You're closing your curtain, you're locking the door. Oh, let me in. Let's just pretend that this is different now than before. Can we go back to when you would say, oh baby, I'm yours. Baby, please don't go. Why don't you stay? Baby, please don't go. Don't walk away. Baby, please don't go. I'll change my way. But baby, please don't go. Is all I could say. So baby, please don't go. Don't go away. Baby, please don't go. Just look my way. My baby, please don't go. I'll change my ways, my ways. But baby, please don't go. I want you to stay. And I mean it. Every time I sing that. Typically in my band we say we pause for we stand for silence, and that's what we're doing right now. So baby, please don't go. Why don't you stay? My baby, please don't go. Don't walk away. Baby, please don't go. I'll change my ways, my ways. But baby, please don't go. 'Cause all I could
forgot it was a short one.
That's
That was
okay.
a ring.
It was, and then we changed it because they were like, you do that in every song. So now I have like the 2 different ways I play them.
Oh man, I did not do the Vulcan mind meld with you on that last
You
hit.
sounded great.
You sounded great.
Oh my gosh, y'all! If you're at home, clap for EB over here, because he's freaking fantastic.
Oh my gosh,
This is our second time meeting, and even in the first clip we posted, his piano playing is out of this freaking world.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you got good tunes, man, that's what it is. I'm telling you.
Thank
You know, it's just they're just fun to play, brother. And it's they're great changes. They're fun changes to play. They work with the melody. You leave space to be able to breathe. It's just great, man.
You know, fun fact about that tune, it's a breakup song, but I wasn't going through a breakup when I wrote it.
Ironically enough.
I was watching Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Oh my gosh!
And there's a scene where Ramona Flowers is breaking up with Michael Cera's character, Scott
the manic
Pilgrim.
pixie,
and
yes.
They're sitting on the swing sets, and
Yes.
Michael Cera has these really big eyes that
He
are like,
does.
baby, please don't go. And I literally paused it.
Yes.
And I wrote that chorus.
Are you
and I
serious?
was like, that's
That
where
is
came
amazing.
from. Yeah.
I love the origin story
Yes.
of that song.
when you're down and troubled and you need some love and care, and nothing, no, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. You've got a friend.
If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud now. Soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there.
Now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you, yes, and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them. Oh, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, oh, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. You got a friend.
Ashley Jones Rivers.
Hey.
You know, you got a friend in me. Wait, that's it. Oh, that's it.
Do it.
It's. I mean, come on.
Okay, friend
You know me.
medley for the next time. Mark it down.
Right. Thank you so much for being here, my friend.
Yes.
It's always a blast.
I was once a Union soldier, marching into war. My rifle on my shoulder, I dreamed of Illinois. My cavalry called in to fight at Gettysburg. We marched into the devil's den. I said my final words. My only regret is that I didn't get to buy her wedding ring. But I'll go down standing in the middle of everything. Well, I came back as an outlaw, robbing dime stores, banks, and trains. I made my way to Arkansas from the Oklahoma plains. The sheriff and his posse put a bounty on my head. 200 if they caught me, 150 if I was dead. A clerk shot me down in a nowhere town outside of Eureka Springs. Found guilty of standing in the middle of everything. Well, one day I came back again in the bottom of the 8th. The manager called to the pen so I could get the safe. I stood there on the rubber and stared down to my Gio. I let go of my cutter as hard as I could throw. But the Yanks cleared the bench when the pennant was clenched on the back of old Joe's swing. And I was there standing in the middle of everything. Well, I was playing for the tip jar down at the Hooch and High when the old man who was tending bar asked me to step outside. He said that he remembered me from a life so long ago. We sailed across the 7 seas to the Gulf of Mexico. He said, I thought you'd be an astronaut, a preacher or a king. But here you are standing in the middle of everything. I followed back my footsteps to where it all began. I wrestled with the retrospective history of man. And in a rest stop east of Paxico, written on a bathroom stall, I found out what I need to know about the meaning of it all. I said, don't waste your time trying to find the right lines. Just open your mouth and sing. And be happier standing in the middle of everything. Be happier standing in the middle of everything. Was a playboy, Bridget Bardot. showed me things that I didn't know. Did it right there out on the deck. Put her canine teeth in the side of my neck. In the hallway, waiting for you. Mini skirt in my go-go boots. I just want you to make a move. So slow down, sit down, it's new. I just want to get to know you. Guess I didn't quite think it through. Fell in love with the thought of you, and now I'm choked up, face down, burnt out. Baby, why don't you come over? Red wine supernova, falling into me. I don't care if you're a stoner. Red wine supernova, fall right into me. I like what you like. Long hair is my type. What you just told me, want me to love you. Baby, I will, 'cause I really want to. I just want to get to know you. Guess I didn't quite think it through. Fell in love with the thought of you, and now I'm choked up, face down, burnt out. Baby, why don't you come over? Red wine supernova, falling into me. I don't care if you're a stoner. Red wine supernova, fall right into me. Well, back at my house, I got a California king. Maybe it's a twin bed and some roommates. Heard you like magic, got a wand and a rabbit. Baby, let's get freaky, get freaky. Let's get freaky, baby. Why don't you come over? Red wine supernova, fall right into me. Baby, why don't you come over? Red wine supernova, fall right into me.
Jack Summers, Chappell, Roan, red wine, black hole over. No, something blue Cordova. No. You know the song. I mean, who doesn't know the song? Sid even knows the song, and he's like a Frank Sinatra, like dead